I mean, we start the race with good intentions of racing, and fairly quickly you understand that it's just survival. The idea is to not crash and to leave Sydney in one piece. And then just the last tack before we left, we wrapped some boys around the keel. We're not even sure how, but we had 3 of them on there, around the keel, out the back of the boat, everywhere. So we spent a good half an hour trying to get those off. Carlo went in the water, then I went in the water with a knife to cut everything. And eventually we left, but we lost half an hour and 6, 7, 8 miles on the other Volvo 70. So it was a hard way to start the race, but it meant everyone was. We didn't lose any motivation. Everyone was still really motivated, and by the next day we were alongside the big boats again, and we were happy to have a race again. So it wasn't easy, but it was a challenge, and everybody worked together, and we made it work. But it's okay. The first night was okay. In fact, 6 months ago, someone told me, you go out of Sydney, you see a big black cloud, and then you go upwind. And on the start day, we went out of Sydney, we went downwind, we saw a big black cloud, and we went upwind. So it was really rough. We had some waves, but we got the small jib up, and then we got 2 reefs in the main. We had a small problem putting the reefs in, but that was 10 minutes, 15 minutes of trouble. And then afterwards, it was just uncomfortable, but you just carry on going. The boat goes well. Giovanni and Matteo made some good choices tactically and navigation. With the 2 fronts, we went into them first, and we did well. So it was okay. It's uncomfortable, but you work through it. You do your best, and the boat did a good job, and everybody did a good job. We heard some news. Looking on the tracker, I think we saw some boats turning around. So some of them we knew had a problem. Some of them we knew were going home, but we were never 100. Even now, I'm not 100% sure who exactly and why is abandoned. So, there's 3 boats here, so we finished 4th. And other than that, we heard that the other Volvo 70 abandoned, but I don't know why or where or when. But it's a shame because we were looking forward to a good race with them. At the beginning, we had a problem, so we didn't see them, and at the end, they had a problem, so we didn't see them. But that was frustrating. Yesterday, when we were 2 miles from Ragamuffin, a big boat. And all of a sudden they left, everybody else behind us carried on, and we stopped. We could have had a bigger sail, but I'm not sure that would have changed everything. It would help a little bit, but it wouldn't change everything. So, which we didn't have on board, so we didn't have an option. So it was frustrating to sit there for 6 hours watching the positions of the boats in front going further and the boats behind getting closer, but that's part of sailing. So if it was easy, we wouldn't be here. So I understand why it's attractive. It's everything. We had 40 knots of wind upwind, we had big squalls, we had spinnaker reaching really fast, we had no wind, drifting, watching the sails flapping around, and then a little drifting coming up in here into the harbour as well, with flat water, big seas, everything. So I can see the attraction, and it's a little bit cold, but it's not that bad. So it's nice weather, nice challenge, and it's a nice length. 3 days at sea is nice. I know for some people it'd be a week, but it's a nice race. I really like it.